the session, okay?
Okay.
First of all, before we start recording, sessions are recording. Before we start, okay, I want to open the spreadsheet, and then we can, let me see, where's my spreadsheet? Okay, here's my spreadsheet, okay? Okay, I want to make sure that I can share the screen with you guys because Zoom changed something, okay? Share.
They're always changing.
Okay.
Sir.
Okay, so I am ready to go. Okay, so today we're gonna talk about multifamily deals. We're gonna analyze one more deal, what I just recently had in a pipeline. This was a deal what I even introduced to you guys when I had a webinar, and I want to show you that I basically made the offer on this deal, and I did not end up buying it. I did not end up buying this deal, but I want to tell you why I did not buy it, and I want to tell you how you could turn the things around and buy this deal. I'm not going to do that in this time personally, but somebody else could do that. Okay, so let's start. Okay, I'm going to share with you information what I got from I'm going to share with you information what I got from another brokerage regarding this deal. One moment, please. I think I have it here somewhere. See? Okay, so it's right here. Okay, so this deal was off-market deal. As you know, sometimes I get the calls from these brokers. These brokers, they get the property on the not listing. They get the open listing. It is, they can sell to anybody and make commission. So when I received the phone call, okay, this is what they sent me. Okay, it was only this: what is the income, what is the rental income, what are the expenses, and what is net operating income. Okay, in order to know, first thing when you get information like this, the first thing what you need to ask yourself is about cap rate. Okay, what is the cap rate on the property? So I'm going to calculate here to understand what is the first thing you're looking. Okay, so look, the net operating income is 81,000. Okay, one moment, please. Let me calculate this for you in a second. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so what do? You divide net operating income, okay, net operating income by the sales price. What is the sales price here? There was no sales price, but broker, they give you indication. They say, well, I think you can get this for 1.9, okay? This is a top location, C plus property, okay, C plus class property. So they telling you 1.9. As you can see here, net operating income is 81,500. So what I'm doing, 81,500. Okay, let's calculate. You calculate your phone also, please. You do it yourself also, you know. Okay, put 81,500 divide by 1.9 million. So basically, it's a 4% cap rate. Do you understand? This is the first thing you look when you buy the property, to see what is the cap rate. Okay, in the A plus and A minus and A locations, cap rate is always less. That means price is higher, income is less.
Okay.
But 4% is very, very low. Do you understand me?
Right.
4% is very, very low. Plus, this is their expenses. Remember how we talked about expenses last time, remember, okay?
Right.
Many times,
They're low.
sellers will not give you correct expenses. However, here, when I'm looking here, okay? What I'm looking here right away, I know, is management. You know, there is management there, it's fair, but you're going to have leasing commission because even you own the property as agent, you can list yourself, but sometimes you're going to have other agent bring in the client, right? You have to pay. Okay, contract services, payroll. Payroll was basically what this includes. When you have a management company, sometimes they charge you different fees. Sometimes they charge you management fee, which is of maybe 4%, and manager's salary, okay? This is only 18 units. So what they put here, management, oh, they did put leasing fee. I didn't catch that. So they did put leasing. So payroll and management, they did put very good amount, very good. In matter of fact, it's a lot. It's a lot, 24,000. But however, looks like they've been honest there, okay? Contract services, repair, maintenance, number seems, you know, realistic to me. 24,000 for 18 units, it's pretty good number, but you never know, do they have some capital improvements or not, okay? Utilities, looks like, in my opinion, right now here, that this owner was honest about their expenses. Why? Because it's only for 4% cap rate. You understand me? And based on my experience looking at these numbers, I can feel this is realistic numbers, okay?
Okay.
So also they give you units, mix, see 10 units, 1 bedroom, 850, 2 bedrooms, okay. I know this area very well. In this time right now with COVID and everything, economy, everything going on, this is it. I'm guarantee you for next 12 to 24 months, it's a very little improvement here. You with me?
Yes.
Okay, so what I did then, okay, as we did before, okay, I think this is a, let me see, I think this is my other deal. This is my other deal, but I think it will be good for us to start, to start all over, correct? So you can,
Yes.
you can see, should we start entering again information here?
Yes.
Is that will help you even better?
Yes, it will.
Okay, okay,
Sure.
so let's go. Let's start from zero. Okay, so we got, broker said we can get it for 1.9 million, right?
Right.
Okay, that's what we put. Then we said, okay, what about 75? What about if you put 30% down? Okay, you're gonna play with the numbers. Interest rate, let's say 4.5 right now. Okay, because remember this, think, use your brain. You've been in my webinars before. You're learning. You remember financing webinar, multifamily, what I said with Arnie and what I said many times myself. If property is not producer property, it's going to be a bank, small bank, and it's going to be rate is going to be higher. It's not going to be insurance company. Okay, do you understand that?
Yes.
So you have to, okay, you have to be thinking about that. You have to think about that. Okay, what is the rate? What is the financing? So this is not big producer property. Okay, so rate is going to be 4.5, 4.75. Let's say 4.5. Amortization 25 years. Okay. Now we're going to put expenses. Okay. Okay. So in this left corner here, you're putting the realistic expenses. I'm sorry, you're putting actual expenses in here. Okay. So okay. So he said there. Okay. Let me do this. Okay. Let me find the paper. Okay. So basically, you're going to list each one. Okay. In this left corner here. Okay. So management, leasing fee. Okay. So management is 14.5. Okay. So let me see. List commission. Okay, so I can put here management. I can put 14.5. Okay, 14.5. Okay. They put here salaries. Salaries, they put $10,000. So you have a management fee and salary. Okay.
Mhm.
I think they put $10,000. Okay. Let me see. They have internet? They don't have internet. They don't have internet. Okay, but we're gonna put that later on in the other expenses. Okay. Utilities are taxes 36,000. Utilities 14.7. Okay, I'm gonna round the number. Okay, so basically. Okay, so utilities are 14.5. Okay, real estate taxes at 37,000. Okay, 37,000. Insurance, they put, I think it's 11,000. Doesn't matter, a few $100 up. Okay, so management fee, I would say 4%. Oh, never mind. Okay, management fee. Okay, I have to first put, hold on one second, please. Repairs, maintenance, I'll put that later. Okay, I don't think a formula is gonna give me management fee here. Hold on for a second, manager. Internet, no internet, okay, no internet, okay. Trash, we already put utilities, okay, they put all the utilities in one. Sometimes they're gonna give you breakdown on utilities, okay? You understand that?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes they're gonna put all together. So, okay, so a management fee, management leasing fee. So I'm gonna put everything, all the managers, I'm gonna put here. So 14.5 plus 10.9, so it's 24,000, 25.4, okay? It's most important just to put numbers. So I'm gonna put here, instead here, I'm gonna put okay, fee, so management, okay, so to 10,000, okay, so utilities, contract services, I think they've said contract services was 5,800, okay, 5,800, okay, contract services, 5,800, okay, but they did not put any administrative cost, okay, and repairs, maintenance, 21,000, repairs, maintenance, 21,000, okay, repairs, maintenance, 21,000. Okay, so this is their expenses. Okay, again, you have to be expert. You have to learn to know, is this realistic expenses? My opinion, there was. Okay, so now in pro forma, now in this corner here, this is you know the business, you know the area. You have to know what are the true expenses to see is it good for you to buy. Okay, so real estate taxes, what they're gonna do, they're gonna find out appraiser district how much you bought for it. So if you bought it 1.9, most likely if you protect taxes and this rule of thumb in my head from my experience will be 10% less. So if you bought it for 1.9, you're gonna take off 10% because someone who protects taxes, so it's gonna be 1.7 million. 1.7 million times in Houston is 2.6%. I don't know in Dallas, Yolanda. Times 2.6%. What's called that formula? Let me see. So let me see this. Okay, so basically the value is $1.7 million. Hold on, let me do again. $1.7 million value times 2.6%. $44,000 in taxes. $44,000 my pro forma tell me. Okay. Okay. Insurance is about, I would say maybe $12,000. I will raise 1,000. Now you look in these expenses, but you're making your own expenses right now. Do you understand me?
And how did you come up with the insurance? Just because
insurance, I know from my experience, but what you're gonna do, you're gonna get a bid.
Okay.
You're gonna get a bid. So, okay. Lease commission. Let's say you have 18 units, Yolanda, and you're leasing your apartments. How many apartments you're gonna lease to MLS, to Roomster, through ListHub yourself without having other agent representing
All of them.
tenant? But sometimes tenant is represented by the agent.
Right.
So my rule of thumb will be $2,000-$3,000 in commission. So I will say $2,000. Okay.
Okay.
Administrative cost. If you have eviction, maybe one per year. So you can put here $200. Repair maintenance. So usually what I put there, I'll put there per month, $50 per unit. So 18 units, I'm calculating, look, I'm calculating everything. 18 units times $50, 900. So I'll say 1,000 a month times 12, $12,000. Okay. Okay. Contract services. This is for you to cut the grass, power wash, washing your AC coils once a year, extermination. You understand? I would say in average, I will go there in average about, for this complex, with complex 20 units, I would say about 3,000 a year.
3,000
okay?
a year. Okay.
So to give you something, okay, so let's say 3,000 per year, okay? 3,000. I'm sorry, let me do again. I just want to give you a rule of thumb, okay? Come on, 3,000 divide by 2. So I would say about $150 per unit per year in average. Do you understand me? Okay. Management. If you are buying it, so I'll put 0 because if you start in it, if it's for you, Yolanda, I would not put any management because you're going to be managed, right?
Right.
But if you're representing client, then you should put maybe 5 or 6%. Management fees are like this, guys. For bigger properties, they charging you at least 50 units and up. They charging you 3 or 4 or 5% management fee, and they charging you salary for the manager. You pay as the owner. For smaller properties, sometimes they go 5 or 6% management fee from the gross, and they charging you leasing commission. So this is a 2 ways management company charge. So let's say in this case, it's a number so tight. Let's say Yolanda is looking to buy this complex, okay? Are you, Nora? So I'm going to put 0 here, okay? And I'm going to take this manager's salary to 0, okay?
Okay.
Okay. So this is crucial for you to understand. You see now, we put the numbers here and we put expenses here. So for any questions regarding expenses? No. Okay. Now we're going to put the units here. So I'm looking at the sheet again. Okay. I'm looking at the sheet again and it's telling me 1 bedroom, 1 bath, 10 units, 624 square feet, 850 per unit. Okay. So I'm going here. How many units? 10 units, right? Okay, 850. Square foot, 624. You got it?
Yes.
Okay, then 2 bedrooms, 1 bath, 8 units. Let me see here how many square feet. Square feet, oh, never mind. I think 4. Okay, so 4 units with 4 units with 2 bathrooms, 918 square feet. Okay, 4 units with 2 bathrooms. 4 units, 2 bathrooms, 2 beds, okay, 918 square feet. And right now they're leasing for 918, okay, I'm sorry, for 1,195, 918 square feet, okay?
Right.
918, 1,195, okay? And then we have here Plan C with 1 bedroom, okay? Okay, and this one has, let me see how many square feet, 856, 856, okay, 856. Okay, and price for this one
1095.
is 1095, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, now, and, oh, I'm sorry, no, I made a mistake, 1195, and here is 1095. Okay, so we put this right now, okay? Let me see if there's any laundry income. Yes, there is. Laundry income, 2,780. I'm gonna put in pro forma 3,000 because in the time, you know, things go up, okay? So I'm gonna put here in a pro forma 3,000 other income. Look at here, we got here sheet. It's gonna ask me any other income. See, you see it here? 3,000, okay, dollars per year, okay? Okay, so a land size, they did not give here land size. Let me see if they give us a land size. One moment, please. They did not say land size, but I think I remember they told me about 17,000 square feet, which is about 1/3 of acre. Okay, one moment, please. So when you do this here, so you just have to put maybe 1.33, and you have to play the number with the numbers based on the acres to get a square feet. So you just move around. See, now is it's 14,000. I want to get to 17,000. So I'm going to put 0.36. Okay. Okay. Then I'm going to put 0.39. Okay. See, I'm now here. So 16,988. That's fine. That's enough. Okay, so I think they have about 15, if I can remember, because they did not put here. One moment, please. I have to put total parking space. Okay, so they have about 28, if I remember. Oh, so my formula doesn't let me call that. Let me see. I think I have to put somewhere here parking. One moment, please. Let me see. Parking. There is a place. My parking is not that much important. You can put in there, but the formula is not letting me put parking. Let me see. Land size, covered parking. 10. Okay. Open parking 20. So I'm just putting here. I'm not sure about parking right now. I can't remember. They did not put in there. Remember, this deal is not listed. Okay.
Right.
Okay. It's listed, not listed. Okay. So now, in top, we put financing, we put expenses, and here we put rentals. And in the bottom here, in a pro forma, we're going to put what do we think during the year we're going to have vacancies and loss of rent. People no pay, evictions, and so on and so on. In this top area, I usually put 5%. If you want a little more conservative, you can put 10%. Okay? Any questions so far?
No.
Okay. So in here, so this is the actual expenses here. Okay. And in here is a parking, occupancy 95%, collect rents here, collect rents. Let's see how much they collected. They collect 193,200, 193,200. Okay, let me see if formula is going to get me this 100. Sorry, I'm going to move this here. Okay, 193,200. Sorry, okay. So net operating income 79.4. We almost there. They said 80,000, so it's fine. Few $100, no big deal. Okay. So now we're going back. This is why I didn't buy it. Look now. Look. Cap rate was 6%. 6% based on 1.9. Okay. But what I put in here, since I am not going to, listen to this. This is the deal breaker. Watch, learn. This is a deal breaker. If you bought it, yourself, could be a deal. Especially because we're going to add something else to the property. But in here, when I add the management, somebody has to manage.
Right.
Somebody has to manage. So when I add here 6% for management fee, that change, right? See now, it's getting, okay? And then what about if you don't get 25? I think we can get 25 in amortization, okay? Also, in my opinion, you gotta have internet today to compete, which is another $2,000 a year, okay? Right?
Right.
Okay. Also, what about if you have some empty units, so you have to do make readies in the future? So for me, I offer $1.6 million, and that was my breaking point to pay. If you look here, can I show you?
Yes.
$1.6 million, right? See now how the numbers looks a little better. Cap rate is almost 7%. So in the top locations, you want to get the minimum 5%. Minimum 5%. But I don't want to buy less than 7%, guys, realistically. Because it's not going to be, as you can see here, it's only now with this, it's 28,000 cash flow. If I bought it for 1.9, look, by the way, I opened this deal. I had some investor who wanted, including one of our agents, look, $14,000.
Wow.
Cash flow. And I'm telling you that this property in future, even with this price of market, will appreciate in the future. In a 5 to 10 years, this property is going to be worth $2.5 million, 2.6. I used to own property in the same street what I sold to my agent, Helen. And I bought the property $667,000, and I sold after 5 years $1.1 million to her 10 years ago. Now her property is worth $2.2 million. Wow. Because in a good location, property will go up, okay? So let me now tell you what you can do in these cases. What is a good location, and what Helen did with my property, what she bought from me, how she turned this to be a very, very good cash flow, okay? So I'm gonna kind of explain this to you. Okay, so far, do we understand it? This is very important. Do we understand this?
Yes.
Do you see now? You play with the numbers. You look in this like a project. You feel like you are in a ring, and you look in this, what you can do, what I can squeeze, what expenses I can lower to build this number here higher. I want a more cash flow. What I can do. Then I'm thinking. I say, you know what? I am agent. I'm making good money. My husband also make good money. We are in good position. If I buy this in 5, 7, 8, 10 years, I'm gonna get a huge appreciation. I'm gonna become an automatic millionaire. So what I'm looking into this. So I say, this is what I do, Yolanda. What I say, you know what? Yes, now it's COVID. No, 1 or 2 years, but doesn't matter. You know what? Year 3. I'm going to squeeze here. I'm going to get 895. You know, year 3, I'm going to get, then here, I'm going to get 1275. Look at this. Then here, I'm going to get 1195 in a time. And that's going to happen. Inflation.
Right.
This used to be rent $500 10 years ago. In 5 to 7 years, it's going to be up 20%. So look at the now numbers. Look at the now numbers. See now how the numbers, they go up because rent go faster than expenses. That's why multifamily is the best investment in there. You with me?
Yes.
In reality, you have 3% rent increase, maybe not every year, but let's say this year you don't increase, next year you're going to increase 6%, you know. So you play with these numbers here to decrease expenses, and here to increase expenses and to increase income, and that's how you buy this property. In this area and here, there is nothing under 100,000 per unit. Okay, so maybe if I was starting, let's say the guy makes, it's a doctor, makes $500,000. He's got money in a bank. And even if he bought this property 1.9, could this be good for him? Better than money in a bank. Is this can turn to be good investment for him? Yes. You understand me?
Yes.
So do you know who's going to buy this? Do you want me to tell you who's going to buy this? I tell you who's going to buy this. This person, look. Person's going to pay cash. Somebody with a lot of money is going to pay this cash as zero financing, right?
Right.
And I'm gonna put this what it was before. So that person's gonna make $80,000 a year. So you understand me? That person's gonna make 80, but he's got cash. For this property is for cash buyer. So let's say it's a not cash buyer, and let's say you want to do something. So what we do now, okay? This is lesson 1. Do we understand now how to analyze the spreadsheet, guys? I want you to practice this. And you can't buy multifamily without this. You can't. You got to know how to do this, and you got to know how to do your homework. You have to know your homework, Nora. You need to know exactly how much you can rent in here.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I'm going to put all numbers here, okay? So what they are now. So I'm going to put this now, and I'm going to show you page 2. You're going to be, this is what Helen did, and this is what I did with some of my properties before I moved to Florida, okay? And this is for more aggressive investor. It's not like for this is not for semi-retired investor who is already in top of their game. This is an upcoming investor game, okay? Right now, what are we going to do in page 2, right? No questions at page 1?
No.
Okay, let's go page 2. So investor analysis. So now you are investor, and you're thinking, and you said, you know what, I want to buy this property, but I want to do something with this property. I want to remodel this property. I want to make cash flow from this property, and how I can do that, right? So what I did in some of my properties before, including 1644 West Alabama, what we have now in Billet Realty office, right?
Right.
That used to be amazing project, and it was making very, very good cash flow. I turned 1644 West Alabama, where I bought it. It was like an amazing location, but it was like a biggest dump property you ever see. It was like worst looking property you ever seen. I think similar level, maybe a little better than what Yolanda showed us in the webinar, that property, because people was living there, and they was renting rooms, and it was horrible. So we moved everybody out and we remodeled, and I made the student dormitory. I made all the rooms very modern, nice looking, with internet, small TV, satellite, and there was sharing the two and a half bathrooms, 11 tenants, and everybody was saying, "Oh, people, look at you, you're not going to succeed." I didn't listen to anybody. So I introduced that project in Montrose, in a top location. It was like a hotcake. We was occupied all the time, okay? And property, and now we have office there, 1644 West Alabama, and Billet Realty, and my management company, Global Star, occupying offices. Rest of it is rented, right? And now this property make less money to offices than it was renting rooms. Can you believe that? So it was furnished rooms. So, okay. So what I want you to do, I want you to seriously considering buying the property in the hot locations, what is, like, for example, Nora, in Houston, Montrose, River Oaks, Museum District, Medical Center, and turning them into the furnished rooms. It's better if they have a separate bathroom, but it's okay if they share two people, especially if it's a 2 male or 2 female. They're not going to mind that, because today people the things are changing. People are crazy about phones, about apps. A lot of people don't want cars. They love biking. They love Uber, and they love sharing things, and they like be able not to buy furniture. Okay, do you understand? So now we're going to turn this property. What I did, what Helen, our agent, did with the property I sold to her on this same street. She turned that property into the rooms. Do you understand me? So now we're going to go remodel this property. Okay, so I'm here doing, okay, I'm going to remodel 18 units. Okay, you understand me?
Yes.
Okay, so if we're going to turn these units and furnish these units into rooms, we're going to add 1 room for each apartment. You with me?
Yes.
So now from 10 1-bedroom apartments, let's talk about remodeling per unit. So total remodeling per unit, including furniture, she said 5,000. I'm going to put here, just to play with the numbers, I'm going to put here $7,000. Okay, you understand?
Okay.
$7,000. Okay, 18. I'm sorry, no, total rehab. Okay, no, hold on, per unit. Okay, $7,000. Okay, so $126,000. You see it? $126,000. Okay, I don't need to do anything to AC. Okay, so the main thing what we need to do is we need to make a walls. We need to make a walls. Okay, we need to make a walls, and some of the restrooms we're going to add a shower. You with me?
Yes.
When we have a half a bathroom, we're going to add the shower. So now, what we do now, we go back. This is here profit and rehab. You don't have to have any profit and rehab because you're doing it for yourself. Contingency 5%. So basically, $126,000. Okay, $126,000. We're going to spend the rehab. So I'm going back on the other page right now. Okay, you with me?
Yes.
So now, let's say that lady seller didn't want to sell for 1.9. I guarantee you, we could buy the property for 1.8, but I didn't want to. I told him 1.6 is my last price. However, it was not property for me in this time in my life, but it may be for you. So I will put here 8.2, 8.1 million, and I would add another, how much we said in here? We said in here we're going to put $126,000, correct?
Yes.
$126,000. Okay, so we're going to remodel the property, $126,000. Okay. So that's going to be one moment, please. Let me count this. So it's going to be 1.8 million, right? Plus 126,000. So 1,926,000. I'm going to say 1,930,000, and then we'll play with the numbers. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. 1,930,000, right? Okay. Now I'm going to change my unit structure right now, right? You with me?
Right.
Right.
Now in the 2 bedrooms we have a first of all 1 bedroom. Where was 1 bedroom? Okay, we're gonna change. So now we're gonna have a 20 rooms. You with me?
Yes.
From 1-bedroom apartment, we're making the 2 rooms. So we're gonna put here 20 rooms. Okay? And it's gonna be bills included. Now, if you rent the rooms, tenant, we're gonna pay all the bills for tenants, because for you to collect, to split, it's just way too much work. Forget about that. You follow me?
Yes.
So what we need to do, Yolanda, now we're gonna go back here in expenses, in utilities, we're gonna add big expense for electricity units, because we're gonna be paying apartments, right? We're gonna pay electricity for 18 apartments. So how much? I think in average, to be in a high end, don't you think $100 per unit? It's good enough in average to it. So
I think so.
So let's say $1,800 times 12 months, 21,000. So I'm gonna add another 21,000. So it's gonna be $37,000. Okay?
Okay.
Got it?
Mm-hmm.
Now, we're gonna see how much we can rent this. In my opinion, and this is what she even sent to me, okay? She even sent this to me because she's doing that right now, okay? In matter of fact, I got the pictures from her, how she fixed so beautifully, and I can email it to you so you can see how she fixed vanity, how she put a very small bathroom already pre-made in Home Depot, okay? Into this in here, and basically we can get for the small for this rooms, we can get about $695 per room. Okay, furnished, all bills paid. Okay, right?
Right.
We're gonna have 20 of those. Then we have a here we have a 4 units. 4 units. Okay. No, we have 4 units, but from 4 units, we're gonna make 12 rooms. Remember, 12 rooms. You have 4 2-bedroom units. You already have 2 bedrooms, but you're gonna make 1 more room. So we're gonna have a 3 bedrooms in a 2-bedroom apartment. 3 rooms to rent in 2-bedroom apartments. 4 units times 3, it's 12. Correct?
Yes.
Or Nora, you look lost a little bit. You follow me?
Yeah, you lost me there. So say that again.
Okay. You see the floor plan B?
Mm-hmm.
See it? We used to have a 4 2-bedroom units.
Okay.
And we was renting for $1,095.
Right.
We changing that. So from 4 units, we're gonna remodel apartments. From
right.
one 2-bedroom apartment, we're gonna make 3 rooms.
Okay.
So 4 apartments times 3 rooms, it's 12 rooms.
Okay.
And each room $695. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And same thing here. We used to have 4 apartments. Now we're gonna have 12 rooms.
Right.
Are you following me?
Right. She turned everything into a 1-bedroom.
I'm sorry?
She turned everything into a 1-bedroom, right?
No. 1-bedroom apartments. From 1-bedroom apartments, she's making 2 furnished rooms. She's remodeling and making 2 rooms to rent separately. Okay?
Right. Mm-hmm.
From 2-bedroom apartments, she's making 3 bedrooms separately to rent.
Okay, I'll have to see it, I guess, to imagine how she did that, to be honest. I'm not visualizing this.
Well, I have I have a pictures, all what she sent me, and floor plans, and
Okay.
it looks beautiful.
Yeah,
Amazing
well,
job. She's cash flowing like crazy.
that's
Okay.
right.
So I don't know, can you see it here? But I can have I can even email it to you so you can see. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
So basically, she's using the contractor. She, furnished very nicely. Nothing super expensive, but everything is neat. Nice ceiling fans, nice lavatory, nice restroom. Okay. And now, are you ready to see? Are you ready to see the cash flow?
Yes, it's jumped
Okay.
dramatically.
Let me show you this. Okay. Now, watch this. Watch this. It's going to be more turnovers because people's going to be renting 2 months, 3 months, 4 months. It's a lot more management involved. You understand me? Because you're renting in a short term. Okay. So I will put in here to be very aggressive. I think 10% is good, but I'm going to be a little more aggressive. I'm going to put 15% loss. Okay. You with me?
Yes.
Okay. Let's look here now. Any other expenses? Think. Use your imagination. Any other expenses, because we're going to have so more people. No, insurance is going to be the same. Real estate tax is going to be the same.
Repairs and maintenance probably. Would that not go up a little? No.
Okay. You just no. Maybe a little bit of water bill. So why don't we add another 3,000 here? What do you think?
Yeah.
Okay.
And also like deep cleaning the furniture, I guess, from one person to another.
Cleaning, excellent. That cleaning sometimes when the people leave the room, so we're going to add a little more on contract services and cleaning. So I'm going to put here $5,000 because every time people leave the room, okay, $5,000. Okay, so let's go now. Let's look now. Are you ready? Watch this now. Watch this. Again, it's a lot more work.
Wow, I love that.
Let me tell you. Let me tell you another thing. Okay, listen to this. Listen to this. Oh my God. I bought a house, 5538 Navarro in Galleria. In Galleria, Beverly Hill in Richmond. What was a subdivision? My God. I can't remember. Right there in Galleria, Sage in Richmond. I used to own commercial property right there, also apartment complex, but very good location. Or I would remember, I can ask Petrusha later on. So I bought land there, house, worst house. I mean, just the house was junk. I bought the land, 5538 Navarro. And that land, that house, we couldn't rent for $1,400. It was, I mean, and I didn't want to remodel the house because it was a land, and we want to build a house there before we moved to Miami. We want to build a house. We had the plans to build a house. So what happened is, I turned that house into the rooms for rent. I rent individual rooms. We furnished, and they had a garage. And the garage, 50 years ago, somebody had like a haircut place. It was like I had a little. I mean, somebody was running haircut from this. So I added the shower, $5,000 remodeled that garage, and I turned that into the room also. So I turned that house into the 6 rooms, and I'm sorry, 4 bedrooms, 5 rooms. So it was making over $3,000 gross instead of $1,400.
Wow.
It was 90%, 95% occupied. So watch this right now, guys. You ready? Watch this. Look at this. Look at this. 1.93. Look at this. Cap rate, 11%. Look at the cash. Look at the cash flow. Look at this cash flow. Okay, let's move this. Let's add another $70,000. Let's put $2 million. Okay. Put here $2 million. Look at the cash flow. Remember, this is a lot. This is more work because you have more turnovers.
Right.
You have more turnovers. But I want to tell you something, Yolanda. this is a key for you now to when you sleep, and you know that too. This is only for you guys. This is only for you guys for VIP.
Right.
Okay. You can now go to the expensive location, because I know market is still prices are high. I mean, it's going to go down a little bit. They went down a little bit, you know, but not much. So you can now go and compete with this business model. With this business model, you can really make a good cash flow. Okay. And I want to show you, I want to share something with you, but only this with you. This is $1 million advice. Okay. And this is only for VIP. If you look here, you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. See this app? Okay. This is an app. Okay. And we just listed a couple of our properties there, but in this app in here, okay. Okay, you have to create account, okay? And with this app here, with this business model, you can rock and roll. You get the leads like crazy. You get the leads like, I mean, there is a leads coming, and we just listed. I don't have furnished ones, but I want to tell you is that this app is amazing. And she is, I mean, you can see now, see, it's really, this is one of ours. You have to list it under your name, but this is my property, for example. Okay. So this is my other property. You can list properties in here and rooms, and it can really be a game changer for you. Okay. So I want to share that with you, which is very important. As you can see here, how the things change from non-cash flow. You made tremendous cash flow. Okay. So if you decide to do this, we can help you. We can advise you. We can advise you how to do it. Okay.
Okay.
So it's really can be very good business model for you. Okay. I had a lot of this. As a matter of fact, before my move to Florida, 30% of my rental portfolio was furnished. I eliminated because of my situation. Also, we wanted to downsize a little bit operation because we're moving to Florida, but this did affect, of course, a little less cash flow, but we want to be, you know, into the, you know, different level with buying more commercial triple net and so on, and have more management in Texas. So that was my situation because I was already up there, but for somebody coming up, this is really good idea. Okay. This is a little bit, I'm not going to say overwhelming, but it's very important. So questions. I really want you to sleep on this and play with the numbers. I'm going to share this spreadsheet with you again, because with these numbers here, okay, so you can work with this. Questions, Yolanda, go ahead.
Do you, when you're considering properties, I think that this is an excellent idea, actually. And what you've taught us today kind of fits into some of the stuff that I've looked at in the past, where it would be better to have the rooms versus like the apartments. So my question to you is, is there a certain age that you don't want to work with, or does the age not matter?
Age for what?
Of the property.
No, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Doesn't matter. No, it's okay. This property was built in 1970.
1970?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay.
It's okay.
Because the ones that I were looking in a really nice neighborhood, I think they were built in 26 or something like that, and I just thought that was really old.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Okay.
It's okay. I think that
but we probably have to add more for the repair and maintenance, because we don't know what the pipes are. And
possibly, yes. That's a very good idea. That's a very good idea to add and change a little bit. Those numbers are very important, you know.
Okay.
So you gotta look this like, hey, this is my baby. What I'm gonna do? How I'm gonna molded to produce. And if you have a gut feeling, if you feel it, you can do it. You go for it. If you feel there is nothing in there, you feel like expenses are not real. This owner was honest about expenses. I can tell you that. I can tell you right away, because remember, in real estate, you make money in several different ways. That's why it's the best business. Appreciation. You're going to make several $100,000 in appreciation, number one. Number two, you can get the tax benefits. Okay. Okay. Then you have a cash flow. Cash flow. You make a return your money. Number four, remember, every month when you pay that loan, you pay down your principal. You own less and less. You owe less and less.
Right.
Got it?
Do you see a problem, Nebo, with the city permits when you tell them I want to split it into smaller rooms like that?
Also, that's a very, very good question. What I usually do, okay? What I usually do, I want first to get a certificate occupancy for existing property. After that, I just do it. Because after you get the CO, then they just left you alone, because you're not really doing anything. They care about parking. Most of those people, they don't even have a cars. The people who rent rooms, most of them don't even have cars. So you can even, this is the one way. Another way is also for you to get permits and to change occupancy to be a dormitory. That's what I had in 1644 West Alabama. So depends. Every case is different.
Okay.
Like if you have 4 or 5 units, they don't even ask for CO for those small properties. Okay.
Right.
But if it's a bigger property, then you have to make a decision. If it's a classic apartment complex like this, I will get a CO, and then after that, I will just flip it, because they don't go inside of the units. They just look outside and they check the laundry rooms. So, okay. Any other questions?
So, and my last question, I see a lot of subdivision that do not allow short-term rental. Was this an issue for you?
You're talking about subdivision?
Yeah, like the city
HOA.
itself does not, or the HOA does not allow.
I will tell you, and I will tell you, even for the property in Navarro, we did it, and you just do what you have to do, to survive. I don't think I would not be concerned with that, to be honest with you.
Right.
I would not be concerned with that, because most of the properties you get, and what I advise for you to buy, I would not buy that Navarro, what I did for this. I bought it as a land, and then I had a negative cash flow. I had to do it. I want to survive.
Right.
But I would not buy a house for this. You buy an apartment complex, you own the property, you own the land, you are in control. Forget about subdivisions. When I had, I would not buy there where is a subdivisions for it. So I would not buy investment like that for this.
Right.
I would buy what I don't have association. I hate associations. You know that by now. Associations.
Yep.
I don't like condos. I don't like this being depending on other people. They're gonna tell you, oh, you know what, you can't bring this. No. Then we talk about that already. No, I don't recommend you doing that. So So Nora, just you see now, you're learning with that equity you have in those properties and stuff. You gotta be a little more aggressive. You gotta be a little more aggressive in future when you go back into the normal business. You gotta start start investing a little bit, you know. So
Right.
we'll talk more privately about that. Any other questions regarding this?
No, but it was great information. This is what I needed, Nebo, because I have the template, but just knowing what to put in and where it comes from,
Good.
that's key.
Okay, so what we're gonna do next session, Yolanda,
Yes.
Nora, go on LoopNet and CoStar, search for a couple of properties. Let's analyze the properties. Let's call the brokers. I want you to hear me on the phone, talking to the other brokers. I want analyze the property. Let's see how we can, you know, because I want a practical deals. I don't like theory, practical. Let's do it. You know what I mean?
agree.
That's where we, you know, because, you know, I just want to go, boom, this is what we're doing. This is how we're doing. You know what I mean? Let's find, let's look for deals. Okay, look for deals. Let's find some deals. Let's bring the deals. Let's call the brokers. Let's get this P&L. Let's analyze the deal together. Let's do it. Okay, Nora, go search a little bit on MLS in Houston. Search on LoopNet. You can create free account. Search for some apartment complexes where you think it could be a good deal. Play with the numbers a little bit. Same thing, you, Yolanda.
Okay.
And let's do it. Okay, we have to stick with Thursday 1 o'clock, guys. Okay, I can do every week, but I can do every second week. So do you want to do it next Thursday?
I'm open.
Nora.
Yeah, I don't have appointments.
Okay, okay. Let's do it then. Let's get this. I wanna get moving. I want to get moving. Okay.
Yeah, we want to get a deal.
Yes, look for deals. Look for deals. Look for the more units. What we can in a good location, and let's analyze together. Okay.
Okay, sounds like a plan.
Okay, guys. Wonderful session. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Stay well, and then I will see you guys. I will see you soon, and Yolanda, I will speak with you before Tuesday. Okay.
Sounds good.
Okay. Bye, guys.
Okay.
Bye.
Thank you. Okay. Bye.